All right, quick live stream because I am watching Living Single, right? I'm watching TV. But I'm looking on my phone and I see that FedEx has warned of a global recession, cutting sales forecast. Listen, you all like when I say listen, huh? Listen, by $500 million. FedEx warned that a global recession could be coming as demand for its packages around the world. So anyone that will have input, direct input on the global economy would be FedEx, right? Because they ship around the world. Now I know some people are real religious and they are saying that they are not participating in a recession. They are saying they're rebuking a recession, even though um, famines have happened in the Bible and recessions have happened in the Bible. But I know some religious people tune in to me. Speaking of religious people, I am reading Julian Gordon's. Please check out his YouTube, Rich and Righteous book. He teaches the Bible from a very metaphysical perspective. You all, we got 11 people in. Thanks for the heart on YouTube. And the like one of the verse that I have opened up to or chapters is where is money. So check out Julian Gordon's YouTube channel on the metaphysics of the Bible. I promise you're going to look at the Bible as you never looked at it before. But let me try to stay on topic because you all know I love to teach and talk about the Bible. So FedEx warned that a global recession could be coming as demand for packages around the world have tumbled. The weakening global economy, particularly in Asia and Europe, has hurt FedEx Express delivery business. The company said demand for packages weakened considerably in the final weeks of the quarter. FedEx said it expects business conditions to further weaken in the current second quarter. Now, this is why this is very interesting, right? Which runs into November or run through November, while global revenue this quarter is likely to flat compared to a year earlier. FedEx earnings are expected to plunge more than 40%. Analysts have been forecasting a gain in profit. So FedEx are saying a global, and I've been telling you all, um, oh, you want to get me on religion? I'm going to bed. I'm staying on topic. I've been telling you all that Shemitah ends and on my birthday, so I feel very honored and privileged that the infinite spirit would select me to give the message. Also, Papa Duck did a very great video as well about the Fed coin, and he talked about the difference in the CBDC Fed coin and cryptocurrency. Just know that it is a difference. When the Fed coin comes, which is supposed to be the first quarter of 2023, that means the government, and not really the government, the federal government. Just I shared it on my YouTube. Check that out by Papa Duck. He broke it down really, really good. He even talked about the Titanic, right? The reason why the Titanic happened. And because it was some people that was not going to go along with the federal plan, who the Fed is. Exactly, it's not government. It's the Rothschild, Rockefeller. So Papa Duck did a great video on that. You all know that Papa Duck and I collaborate, and so definitely check out that channel and that video that he updated. So central bank money (CBDC) um, in the United States is the liability of the central bank. Now, Yale University. Let me break this down. In 2017, go do your research. I wish I was on my laptop. I probably do it on my laptop tomorrow. Like I'm just chilling. But I'm gonna bring this as close to my screen as I can. Do you all see that Fed coin? This is report by Yale University. Fed coin, a report by Yale University. And this was May May 10th of 2017. This is Department of Computer Science, advised by Dr. Joanne Feigenbaum, Baum, I think. Listen at the date. And I know you all can see that. Let me go. See, this is the date. Department of Computer Science. And this is a report on the Fed coin, as we're talking about FedEx, blockchain-backed central bank digital currency. People, this has been in work for years. And I feel my heart goes out to people who listen to people that say, hey, I'm a millionaire. I made millions, listen to, and you know what? This cryptocurrency is a scam, and we'll never switch to central bank's digital currency. And people listen to people because they tell them, they don't really have proof, but they say, I'm a multi-millionaire, blah, blah, blah. And you know, that qualifies me to be a financial consultant about the future of the economy. Well, just because you have a whole lot of money does not mean, especially when you are selling products that you want to promote to people, that will have them not investing in cryptocurrency and silver, but you want them to invest in your products to make you richer. Not in the real tangible assets that people can come in right now and get for pennies on the dollar. Because you feel like, hey, if they get in cryptocurrency and silver and they become multimillionaires or decamillionaires, they won't deal with my product anymore. But this is why I tell people you need to have your own brain and mind to think for yourself. So, also another article by Forbes about the Fed coin. This also came out. Forbes talked about February of this year, 2022. He said, speak it. Listen, I'm gonna show you all this. They was talking about the Fed coin in 2022. 2020. Look at the date of this article if you can see it. You can see it's kind of blurry, but that's 2020. I mean, this has been in the work. The Federal Reserve is looking for a broad range of issues around digital. Now, I guess think about what else came out in 2020. It was a hint. Think about what else was released in 2020. As they, this article was February the 5th of 2020. That a range of issues around digital payments and currencies, including policy design, legal issues, and they were talking about the Fed coin. By transforming payments, digitalization has the potential to deliver a greater value at a lower cost. And this was released again February of 2020. Central banks globally. So people, this is going to be a one world currency. This is why silver and I think gold for most of the working class is too expensive, right? Silver is the most undervalued asset available in forms of tangibility. And now this is a global, this has been globally agreed upon. I don't care how much they make you look like they're enemies. They decided that there's going to be a one world currency system years ago. So central banks are debating how to manage digital finance technology and distributed ledger systems used by, guess what? Guess what this article says? Used by Bitcoin, which promises near payment at potential low cost. So for people that told you that Bitcoin was a Ponzi scheme, they were wrong. But dozens of central banks globally are also doing such work. A recent international study showed with China moving ahead. China has been having this digital one in beta testing for 3 years now, right? This is like old news, but it's gonna be new news to people who don't want to do what I'm doing right now, which is read and research. So Fed officials, including Brainard, have raised concerns about consumer protections and data and privacy threats. So by a currency that can come into use by the third of the world's populations that have Facebook accounts, and then they went on to talk about Libra, which have now been changed because again, this article is old. Other article, it is time now for central banks to start using its own currency system. And this was April 21st, 2021. So this is like old news. That's why I don't like get on here debating with people who don't want to do the research, who don't want to open their eyes. Right? This stuff is like old. There's no reason for me to debate this. It's old. This is old news. So it is being released in 2023. Other articles, just Google FedCoin. They got articles everywhere from 2020 to 2021. And Bitcoin is still right there. U.S. develops crypto asset roadmap. Is the FedCoin on the way? And so what the FedCoin is going to do is get a federal government control. They really going to have the all-seeing eye. No more hiding your cash money under the mattress. No more getting paid if you're an independent contractor in cash and not write it off on your tax deductions. That's why I told people, although I know you want to invest, your biggest priority right now should be having a home-based business that's educating you about the 470 tax deductions. Because a lot of people have home-based businesses and they know nothing about taxes. The only thing they know about is pushing and selling products, right? All they know is like a street corner hustler, a drug dealer type mentality. Just push this product. And that's all people know when there are so many other benefits in a home-based business. And this is why I teach the financial education component. Because not all products and services are going to sell in a recession, depression, and not all home-based businesses are created equal. Not all home-based businesses, for example, will give you a pay raise out of your paycheck with the money you're already earning. Not all home-based business will help improve and work on your credit. Not all home-based business have professional tax advisors that let you know how to get more of your money back, whether you have a small business or a product of your own, by tying your job and or your business into the home-based business. So it just benefits anyone that has a paycheck or they are self-employed. They're running their own operation. Because no matter what home-based business you're doing, whether you're selling pills or potions, right, or you're selling some type of product that people should invest in, like me, crypto and silver, I'm still tapped into another home-based business that gives me the tools that I know to leverage and use all of my tax write-offs. In fact, I got a check. I've already cashed it. But I got a check today in the mail from the IRS. Now, mind you, it wasn't for thousands of dollars. It was for like $47. I'm going to see if I can pull it up, my deposit. But when you're making six figures and get money back from the government, that makes a difference. Right? When you can make a whole lot of money and then, I don't know what this is. Whole lot of stuff saying ho. Let me see if I see that deposit. Okay. You won't see the check, but well, I can't pull up the deposit because it'll show my other transaction. But at any rate, the name of the game is to make more money and give less to the Fed and to know who the Fed really is. Research the Titanic. Research the rich and wealthy people on that boat that did not want a federal government because they know that the federal government was only going to make families and generation and the Rothschilds and Rockefellers, et cetera, only going to make them rich. Also studying and research the creature of Jekyll Island. And you don't have to try to do tax invasion. This is just tax strategies. It's tax maximization. Americans hate taxes so much that they're willing to get audited by the IRS and they lie about taxes. They hate paying taxes so much, but they don't want to invest a very inexpensive investment to get the experts you need to get less tax out of your paycheck, less tax out of your business income. Well, even if you have another home-based business, you still need the tax professionals. And you still need your credit up. Because unfortunately, even though cryptocurrency and silver are the best investments right now, for your return on the dollar, you can get them really cheap. Whatever the powers that be decide to set the price of silver at, the price of gold, even though silver might hit 3 figures, silver, I've seen some silver that's predicted to hit thousands. But you don't know when that time is going to come. So right now, people, cash flow is the name of the game. And tax season is right around the corner. So while you still have some days and weeks left in 2022, it's best to maximize your tax deductions with whatever business you already got going on. So, yeah, Federal Reserve does control the money flow, but I tell people, if you know these 470 tax strategies, you can control the money flow as well. Believers are different from religious people very much. Religious people have to have someone to teach them the Bible, but people that are believers of spirituality, they go out and seek the knowledge on their own, and they seek a personal relationship with God. And then they may get in a community of people they can discuss and collaborate and exchange ideas. You know, the Bible does says, forsake not the gathering of the brethren. But you just do that because iron sharpens iron. But you've already researched and read the Bible and decoded the Bible for yourself first. Right? One thing I've always been very good at is cutting out the middleman. When I was coaching basketball, for example, I saved thousands of dollars because I would go directly to the wholesaler versus the person that will order the shoes, the uniforms for me, and then I could put more money back into the program. I would go directly to the wholesaler myself. And the salesman told me, he said, well, Coach Deloach, what you're doing, you're cutting out my commission. I'm like, yeah, maybe so, but I'm giving the program thousands of dollars. See, religion does not want you to know that you are God's. Because religion knows if they teach you that you can have a relationship with God for yourself, and you can just decide to collaborate with like-minded people and mastermind and be of the same energy, frequency, and vibration. Religion knows that then your eyes will be open and you won't do religion anymore. And if you're not doing religion anymore, you're not giving anymore. You're not sowing seeds. You're not shifting your money into that tax-free, another great tax-free strategies, right? If you don't want to do the home-based business, start a nonprofit. But listen, this is the thing. Most people who start nonprofits are looking to be for-profit, meaning they want money. So why start a nonprofit? Just start a for-profit organization, like a home-based business, and get the tax deduction, right? But I'm going to leave you out with this. What you love should be your hobby. Queen, I'm passionate about this. I love this. Is it paying you? Right? That should be your hobby. But what the marketplace loves should be your business. And guess what the marketplace loves, people? It loves having additional money out their paycheck that they didn't know they had. My most recent testimony, my business partner out of Washington, West Coast area, Seattle, Washington area, just released $600+ out of her paycheck. Other business partners are receiving 200-300 points, upgrading their credit scores. Because guess what? If you No, I don't have a course on starting a nonprofit. I'm not trying to start a nonprofit. People don't listen. People don't listen. I said most people that start nonprofits want to be for profit. Most people that struggling financially will start a nonprofit business and still struggle financially. So why would I offer a course on nonprofit? I'm talking about a for-profit residual income opportunity. So no, I'm not offering a course on nonprofit. Most people need to open up for-profit business because they're struggling financially. Their credit is low. So why open up a nonprofit organization unless you want the tax-free money and you're willing to teach the Bible from a religious standpoint? And you need to save in taxes. That's a great strategy. If you like tax-free money and you want to start a church and religious organization, that's definitely a way to go. But I don't teach that. I don't teach that. There's a lot of people that made thousands in real estate, for example, and now they're starting church nonprofit organization just to protect their money from taxes. Not a bad strategy. That's not something I would do because I'm for real about teaching people the Bible for real. Like in most religious organizations, you ask what's the difference between God, Lord, and Jesus. They don't know. They don't know the history of the Bible. They don't know the different translations. They don't know the origin of much of the biblical writings. They don't know the origin. They don't know the meaning. They don't know the definition. They don't know the origin of the name God or the word God. So no, I'm not talking about for profit. I don't really agree with a lot of for profits, especially if you're looking to increase your income. Right? You can't help the poor if you're one of them. That's my philosophy. So what you love to do should be your hobby. But what the marketplace love should be your business. So start thinking like an entrepreneur and not an employee and say, what do the marketplace need right now? Will people need in a recession, depression, financial services? Will people need an extra $600 or more out of their paycheck that they did not know they have? Will people need residual income in which they can collaborate with other people to make more money? Or will people be looking for diet juice or pills or nonprofit services? So listen, no, I don't have a course on nonprofit. I don't really agree with it. Right? Thank you all for tuning in. FedCoin is coming. FedEx warns of a global depression. 926. As Queen Elizabeth died at 96 years old and born in 1926, it's going to be the end of Shemitah, which means after the end of every Shemitah, the economy has always crashed. Also, know that going into the fall and winter months, you're going to see astronomical higher gas prices. So increase your cash flow and understand what assets will be used for the reset. Thank you all for tuning in. My 25 minutes of fame is up. If you want more cash flow, improve your credit both at the same time and get paid additional income or get larger tax refunds or even just break even if you've been paying back taxes, text 254-278-1144. If you want wholesale silver at a discounted price, that's going to be used highly in this recession, aka depression, which is the most undervalued asset in the world. Don't take my word for it. Just ask Google. It'll let you know. Go to queenofcoinsilver.com. Both of these are great opportunities, but put first things first. You should not be investing if you have negative or neutral cash flow and low credit scores. Get those three things up first, then invest. Thank you all as well. Love you all. Be safe. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Queen out.